I told my husband to pack his things after he demanded I vacate for his mistress, ignoring the fact that my late father left the deed entirely in my name. Watching my spouse realize he was the one becoming homeless while his affair partner waited at the curb was the ultimate closure. The morning started with my husband standing in the doorway of our primary suite, leaning against the frame with a cold, practiced indifference. He told me that his new soulmate was tired of hiding and that the woman of the house needed to be someone who actually supported his dreams. My husband had the nerve to hand me a stack of cardboard boxes he'd picked up on his way home, suggesting I could be out by sunset if I started packing my mother's antique china immediately. The arrogance of my husband was a sight to behold. He spoke about his girlfriend as if she were a queen ascending to a throne, completely oblivious to the fact that the throne sat on land he didn't own. I watched my supposed better half begin to clear a space in my closet for the mistress's wardrobe, his movements frantic and entitled. He actually told me that his future wife preferred the guest room as an office. So I should clear my junk out of there first. I didn't argue. I simply walked downstairs to the study and retrieved the folder my attorney had finalized years ago. I returned and handed the deed to my husband. As the man I once trusted read the lines detailing the inheritance from my benefactor, the color drained from his cheeks. He looked at the notary's seal and then at the owner of the home, me. "You seem confused," I told my husband. "I think you've mistaken my generosity for a joint tenancy." I walked to the window and pulled back the curtain. The mistress was idling her car in the driveway, touching up her lipstick in the visor mirror, waiting for my husband to give the all clear. I gave the homewrecker a polite nod before turning back to my husband. I informed my husband that if he and his accomplice weren't off the property in 15 minutes, I'd be calling the 911 to report an active break-in. The shift in power was absolute. My husband began begging, his voice cracking as he realized his secret lover was watching his eviction in real time. He had to scramble, stuffing his life into those same cardboard boxes he'd bought for me. I stood on the porch, arms crossed, watching as my former husband loaded his trunk under the confused, angry gaze of his affair partner. As they pulled away, I called my locksmith to ensure the stranger could never step foot in my home again. Subscribe for more.